All right, peace. Peace, everybody. Let's get it in. Let's see who knows a little Kabbalah today. Just a little bit. I forgot what was I going to ask you. The movie Get Out. Boy, I'm always late. Always late to the party, but I'm always on time. How dare I even try to speak about a movie that I have not even seen? I've never seen the movie. Now, people have given me thorough breakdowns of the movie, of the details of what went on in the movie. But to be honest with you, there are only two words necessary to give the movie away. And I'll get to why it's even relevant right now. But, we're in an era where, it's like deadline, peace almighty, it's like deadline at the daily newspaper, the way it used to be. You got to meet deadline, got to get your story in so it can be able to be printed in the next day's paper. So when a movie comes out, of course, it's the big rush to put up the title, the clickbait titles of so-and-so decodes so-and-so, or the real meaning behind so-and-so. But you got to have that somewhere. It's called keywords, and that helps you get more clicks. Unfortunately, it doesn't always give us time to consider things. See, as you get older, you're supposed to learn a little bit of wisdom, and you learn after a while of getting learn how to sit on things a little bit, let things simmer. Now, I talked to people, and I gave, what I thought, just from their description of the movie, what I thought maybe and what I said then don't even really apply to now, because this is so simple. It's so simple. And the reason I'm bringing it out, or bringing this movie up, is because I'm going to show you how being woke, or being what we think is conscious, can be a joke, man. See, I told you, information is hoarded, it's then distorted, it's embellished, and then it's flooded. No, information is hoarded, it's then flooded, it's then distorted and embellished. So what I'm saying is information is held back. And then, just like I said, the worst thing to give a person who's been extremely poor is a whole bunch of money without an understanding of money. See? So you hold back information, then you just flood all this stuff out, and it becomes overload. You vomiting information now. But there's very little understanding. Okay? Now, because this was a test run, first of all, the guy who makes the movie is biracial, married to a white woman. So do you actually think that his intent was to put out this movie to warn black men that you better stop messing around with these white women? But see, they triggered the whole woke consciousness, just like they do with all these other movies. They trigger that I feel like I'm consciousness, and it's not really any wisdom coming through. Okay, we don't think. We're not critical thinkers. So that was a test, and then they go back and watch all the YouTube videos and see, like, yep, that's where they're at. That's where they're at. But listen to the title of the movie, Get Out. Out means to reveal. If something is in, it's hidden. If it's out, it is revealed. Revelation. put it right there in your face. Brother Jamal, what this got to do with Kabbalah? That sounds cool when I say it that way, huh? Kabbalah, that make you sound like you know something. Well, today I'm going to speak about Kabbalah, and hey, they put it right there in your face. Get out, revelation. Now, if you know just what the basic word Kabbalah means, it's just reception or receive. So if something is received, look what happens. That means now I know it. I have received it. Conception. That's to grab hold of something. Also means I'm squeezing something. Okay? Imagine this as a ball. The ball represents light. My hand represents the glove. Catcher's mitt. Catch the ball. The ball is the light, and I close it. Clamp down on it. Okay? Well, get out would be the same as revealing what's in my hand. Revelation. Get out. It's a Kabbalistic movie. Playing with people and playing on the fact that people really don't study. People really don't study. Everybody wants to convince you now that they are man, after that eclipse, it's like everything just like, it's like somebody came and literally removed the veil off my eyes. Like, I'm thinking I'm pretty heavy cat, but man, that eclipse and all this crazy energy, I can't even express what I see. And it ain't that it's just so far out. It's just horrible. It's horrible what I see. And that's part of the Aquarian thing is harsh realities, start pouring in. Knowledge ain't all good. Knowledge ain't all comforting. Knowledge is troubling. It's troubling. But I digress. So it says, get out. Kabbalah means reception. So get out is saying show the alchemy now. Show the finished product. Show the result. Another dead giveaway in the movie is the girl's name. If I remember what I was told, her name was Rose. Now the rose is synonymous with the number 5, as in the 5-petal rose. 5 is synonymous with Kor, the 5-pointed star, which is in the middle of the Macintosh apple. We're talking about the seed. That's the light that is buried. But in the Bible, let's put it this way. There's an old Christian song that the old ladies used to sing, and it said, I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear. That's Kabbalah. Let there be light. Why was that spoken? So it could hear itself. Why was that creation? So it could see itself. That's the purpose. That's Kabbalah. The reception is the fact that, oh, I hear myself. Now I know what I sound like. Before then, that was silence. I wasn't aware of myself. I had to speak to hear myself. I had to create to see myself. So if the girl's name is Rose, she represents... Hold on. Check this out. I'm going to show you what I mean. Just hold on. The main character in the movie, I first saw him in a Netflix series called Black Mirror. Look how they piece it together for you. So before creation, God hovers over the waters of the deep. Narcissist goes and looks into the water, and when he sees his image, he falls in love with himself, gets entrapped. The giants fell, and they became enamored with the daughters of man. Same thing, looking into the black mirror, that's the creation. That's why this guy was in this series of movies, because sometimes the series of movies a person in is telling the story, not just the movie. So he's in the Black Mirror, and it's now saying, get out. What's so cold about it, it was actually an uplifting little line of messages they put together for those who can really see. And not those who just think that they just, I'm on it, I'm deep. No. It's a Kabbalistic movie. So Rose represents the Black Mirror or the material world, and the Shekinah falls down into the material world, or Malkuth. That's what the song is saying. I come to the garden alone while the dew is the Shekinah. Condensation. That's what dew is. Condensation falls down. That's spirit. So I say all that to say this. Yes, it was a Kabbalistic movie, and there is only one thing that any person with real good sense ought to be really concerned with, and that's reflection. Reflection. That is it. That's the whole purpose of creation. That is everything. It's reflection. And it does not have to be done on no grandiose scale. It is reflection done on the most minute of things, is recreating creation. God says, let there be light. Why? So I can see myself. But the light is going down into something that's dark. So get out is now, okay, I say let there be light. Let the light out of what has conceived it and trapped it. It's just like bouncing a ball off the wall. I'm going to bounce it to the wall to bounce it back to myself. I speak to hear myself. I see to see myself. So that's why everything works in threes. There's the active principle, the reception, and then there's the understanding of what has happened. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's why it starts with 3 at the top. Then you just look at it. It flips itself over, and there's 3 that stares back at it. Then it flips and creates another 3. Get out. Get out is Kabbalah. But it was done. See, we think we so slick. We think we so on it. And we up, but do you know YouTube is like the greatest social engineering and way to monitor society? Because they just sit and watch and look how people talk and so forth, and it's a great way to sit and monitor the pulse and where the minds are at. So you can't always be in a hurry to be the first one to break the news, like you CNN or something. Because what happens with CNN, a lot of times they get the news wrong. Of course, we know it's on purpose, but let's just think on the most, innocent level, they get it wrong. Well, they put these things out to test the mind power. And we think we ahead, and this is da 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 da, and man, it don't be nothing. It gets us looking at the most surface of things. And put it right, it's all about putting something right there in plain sight. Get out. Now, if reflection is the number one order of the day, now you start looking around and you can see where the efforts are being made to prevent what we like to call true ascension. True ascension. To a degree, all of the conspiracies become ways to block you from getting out. All of the arguments and debates about, is the earth flat, is the earth round, what does it have to really do with you reflecting and looking at yourself? Tell me. What does it have to do? Everybody now is a divine messenger who's been sent back to rescue you and save you. I have a message from you. You know, I have this message for you, and da 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 da. You know, and you know all the cool names and all. You know, it's like watching an episode of like Batman. You know, I'm talking about the old Batman. Da na 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 Batman. Pow, bang, zoom. If you ever seen the old Batman, oh man, I used to love. You know, I wasn't old enough to see. My brothers watched the original episodes, but when I came along, it was the reruns. Adam West, also the Dick Grayson, whatever the dude's name was, that played Robin. Pow, bang, zoom. That's what we got now. We got a bunch of pow, bang, zooms. But what does it have to do with reflection? If creation was simply an act of reflecting, touching to feel, seeing to be seen, speaking to hearing, feeding to be tasted, that's it. And you look around and you ask, or you look around and observe and see how much of reflection is really promoted. I'll wait. No, we from here. No, we from there. No, we from what? I'm really working on my language. So I'm going to restrain myself, you know. But what does any of that have to do with really reflecting on yourself? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. The stuff is so simple. And I'm going to tell you, reflection is extremely, extremely hard. A lot of people pontificate and eloquently speak about it, but there is nothing eloquent about it. It's difficult. It's troubling. It's upsetting. It's shattering. You know? But, you know, it is necessary. You can go back and revisit. Just listen to The Purge. Remove all of the thoughts of, you know, and I know we see a lot of crazy people running around us, you know, and it's very possible that something like this, but put that aside and just look at the word purge. Reflection is a form of purging. Peace, everybody. Peace. Reflection is a form of purging. Now see, narcissists looked into the mirror and got trapped. Narcissists focused on the reflection instead of seeing himself as an observer and the reflection. See, that's where the third point comes in. The third point of the top triad of any system, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, triple goddess, mother, father, son. I mean, the point is that why is there always three? Why are there three pieces to perfect communication? Initiator, receiver, understanding. Because that is divine in itself, and that is what keeps on folding down, folding down, folding down. That's how simple our purpose is on whatever you want to call this. In whatever you want to call this. Whatever you want to say. You can argue all day about it's up, down, it's purple, it's blue, whatever. But what's the purpose of it? What are you literally squeezing out of it. What is the process for you of squeezing the grapes and becoming wine? What is it for you? Is it sitting around arguing all day about whether we come from Turtle Island, or if the who's God and who's a goddess, and is that really at the end of the day? At the end of the day, what's transformative about it? And see, what's so slick now is that even the stuff that seemed like it's revealing something that wasn't supposed to be revealed is actually part of the whole drama. It's a well-written drama, man. Pick a topic. Pick a topic. I'm telling you, I am seeing certain things crystal. When I tell you crystal clear, when I tell you so clear that it's scary, I can't even express it. It is horrifying. It is horrifying. Let me see if I got this. And that is what this book is alluding to in the back. Walter Scott's Hermetica. That's what it's alluding to. It is, you think it's the wolf that's dressed as a wolf. No. It's the wolf in the sheep's clothing among you. Feeding you all you want to hear. Everything to make you feel good and da. And then it's like, you know, it's just like people who go to church and shout, and ain't really had no transformation. And by Sunday evening, the thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. It's gone. Nothing transformative about it. You can't transform without reflecting, looking, hearing, touching, tasting yourself. The book of Ezekiel, it says the creator comes to Ezekiel and says, take this scroll, eat. Ezekiel says, oh, it tastes like honey. Man, that is the point. To experience you inside of the experience. That's it. So this talks about how hold on. Okay, I'm back. This says that, you know, there will become a time when basically, in a nutshell, the fool will appear to be the wise man, and the wise man will be the fool. I mean, there's so much stuff in this book, and you can see it right now. And we looking for the villain to look a certain way. Man, what more ironic plot than the villain to, whoa, it's heavy, Jack, man. But at the end of the day, what no one has control over is your ability to self-reflect. Look at yourself, hear yourself, and not to be freaky, but taste yourself, touch yourself, experience yourself. You got, it's like you go back and say, you apply just that to anything you're involved in and say, okay, if I can find where I'm doing that inside of this, then if you're not, you're just a part of a new glee club. You're part of the the intramural team or something. So that's all I got. I'm going to do my workout. Hey, look at here. When I say stay down until you get up, and when you get up, stay down, I'm giving you the in its entirety, your existence, creation, Kabbalah, Gnosticism. It covers everything. That's how simple it is. Stay down until you get up, and when you get up, stay down. That means I create a vacuum, and within that vacuum, something else morphs, something else comes into reality, and that is what they call Christ. That is what they call the Mahdi. That is what they call whatever. That is the third party. That's the understanding. Once there has been initiation, reception, the third piece, understanding, that is the Christ, that is Shiva. Pick a name. I implore you to keep your focus there. And I implore you to use this as a litmus test to go around measuring things. At home, we got this old saying, you say, going all around Robin Hood's barnyard. How often are you seeing things go around Robin Hood's barnyard to say that a stick is made of wood? It's entertainment, man. All entertainment. It's Brother Jamal, mastersofthecosmos.com, reminding you to stay down until you get up. And when you get up, stay down. Peace.